Life on Earth began 3.8 billion years ago, thanks to extraterrestrial civilization. A portion of the scientific community holds the view that life on Earth began 3.8 billion years ago as the result of an alien civilization. Could advanced alien civilizations have once thrived on planets? Many people's thoughts have been troubled by a question for a number of years. Could there be a society on another planet that is far more evolved than ours? This is due to the fact that several scientists have pondered if the cosmos has any solar systems older than 10 billion years. In light of the fact that ours is just 4,600,000 years old. It has also been written about by Francis Crick, the recipient of the Nobel Prize in Medicine and the man who is credited with finding the structure of DNA. Francis Harry Compton Crick was a British molecular biologist, biophysicist, and neurologist who lived from June 8, 1916 to July 28, 2004. He, James Watson, Maurice Wilkins, and Rosalind Franklin were instrumental in figuring out the DNA molecule's helical helix. There is a chance that intelligent extraterrestrial civilizations exist if solar systems that are far older than our own exist. Hence, thousands of years more evolved than we are. They could have existed before the Earth was ever born. This notion is supported by recent finds of exoplanets outside of our solar system. Sophisticated planet with alien civilization. The planet PSR B1620 serves as evidence for this. It is an exoplanet that is around 12,400 light-years away from Earth in the Scorpius constellation. It goes by the aliases Methuselah and the Genesis planet informally, named after the biblical character who, according to the Bible, lived to be the oldest person. Why don't you believe that Methuselah was home to extraterrestrial life before the Earth was created? Crick put up a novel notion to the scientific world that he labeled infectious. It contains an extraterrestrial culture that could be the source of early Earth life. This naturally begs the question, how was it delivered to Earth? According to one version, they used a spaceship created especially for the voyage. They were able to introduce the microbes that were responsible for the beginning of life as a result. Probably, all safety precautions were taken during the space mission. Until that ship reached its destination, which was our planet. Space is where life on Earth first began. In 1986, 300 scientists from roughly 22 different nations attended the Origins of Life Congress in Berkeley, California. It was determined that this notion would be disproved since distinct genetic codes must apply in this situation. Genetics-related findings made afterwards revealed something very different. From bacteria to humans, all life on Earth has developed from a single ancestral cell. What is the origin of this generic cell, which is the most crucial query? The majority of people concurred that these organic precursors were sent from space. Others were certain that the fully developed cell was an extraterrestrial craft. In 1989, German Society for the Advancement of Science member Manfred Eigen and a team from the Max Planck Society were able to sequence reverse RNA, which contains the genetic material from DNA that may be utilized to make proteins. Eigen postulates that this is when the primary gene could have first manifested. If the genetic code for humans is more than 3.8 billion years old, we may infer that it must have come from another planet. Since many years ago, our scientific community has been reluctant to consider the idea of alien life. They are now, however, taking into account the potential that our life may have come from another planet. And Earth's life is a result of alien civilization.